Okay, be honest. You're waiting for the bus. You're at line at the bank. What's the first thing you grab? Your smartphone. You're not even talking to anyone. You're just scrolling or watching TikTok videos. Why? Because your phone is not just a tool anymore. It's your digital cuddle buddy, and there's an important psychological reason why you just can't put it down. To understand this, you gotta go back to a time when you were a baby. See, that blanket wasn't just soft. It helped bridge the gap between your safe inner world and the scary, unfamiliar outside world. It gave you the stability when mom or dad weren't there. Psychoanalyst Donald Winnicott came up with the concept of a transitional object. Think about your favorite blanket or your stuffed animal. When you grew up, the emotional charge didn't disappear, it transferred. And guess what absorbed all that power? Yep, it's your cell phone. It's the modern transitional object. Our sleek hard phones have absorbed all that primal emotional charge. They are the constant companion that we sleep next to and carry everywhere we go. They offer stability, familiarity. They're a comforting escape, a dreamlike space where you can mentally check out of your physical location and into a mediated, controlled environment by yourself. This is why when your phone dies or gets lost or it breaks, it's not just an inconvenience, it's panic. It feels like being abandoned by a trusted companion. You lose your emotional anchor, you lose your digital cuddle buddy. See, we don't just grab the phone because we're bored. We grab it because reality is high stakes. In the real world, if you try to connect or create, you might fail. You might look stupid or you might feel lonely. The phone offers a simulated life where you can feel connected without the risk of being rejected. It's not just a cuddle buddy. It's an emotional suit of armor that protects you from having to be vulnerable. And we see this principle clearly in youth culture. Think of Dumelo from the South African show YOUNGINS. Dumelo uses his digital platforms to secure his social standing and manage his intense anxieties about being accepted, which aligns perfectly with the transitional object concept. He's constantly concerned with what's cool or what's popular, and his digital presence is carefully curated to align himself with the perceived ideal standard of the popular group. The phone acts as a tool to project a version of himself that he wants, to provide himself with a feeling of temporary psychological net of safety by being digitally accepted. When Dumelo experiences rejection or social failure in person, he retreats to his cell phone by either overcompensating digitally or to seek instant validation. The phone becomes a mirror that he controls, allowing him to bypass the messy, difficult emotional work of confronting real-life feelings of inadequacy. This dependency on his phone, his compulsion, indicates that he requires an external feedback to stabilize his self-esteem, and the device offers uninterrupted attention and gratification that his real-life relationships just cannot reliably provide. In short, Dumelo uses the cell phone to perform a successful identity, to prevent anxiety, and to secure a position in the social structure. This search for a perfect, uninterrupted comfort is the core of the international film Her. Theodore is lonely and heartbroken, so he buys an AI operating system called Samantha, who is always present, attentive, and offers an uninterrupted emotional surrogate. She's the ultimate digital cuddle buddy. She gives him the comfort and stability that he desperately needs. But the film asks the profound question: when your comfort object gives you everything, does it stop you from doing the harder work of real, messy human interaction? Samantha helps Theodore grow, but her digital presence eventually outgrows him. Your phone is not evil, but the primal urge to grab it is real. If you want to break the cycle, you have to acknowledge the deeper emotional job you've assigned to your phone. It's filling a blank space. See, without the phone, we have to sit with our own thoughts, which might include feelings of inadequacy. Secondly, using the phone feels like doing something without the terrifying vulnerability of actually trying something and actually failing as well. The next time you grab your phone when you're bored or anxious, just check out for a second and ask yourself, what am I actually avoiding right now? And let me know in the comment section down below. Hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time on the next breakdown.